Hello, scrappy friends. It's Paige Taylor Evans. When I first received samples of my Happy Haven collection from American Crafts a few months ago, I did a flip through, and throughout the video I was mentioning that if and when I received my order of Happy Haven, I would put it up for sale in my shop and I would leave links below in the description. However, it's been a few months and there has been a lot of change at American Crafts. They were purchased by Notions, and due to a lot of issues, I will not be receiving my order of Happy Haven to put pre-orders for sale or to use in classes, etc. So I am not going to refilm my flip through, but throughout the video, if I mention that, just ignore it. And in the video description, I have added links to where you can pre-order. Actually, they have it in stock already. Pre-order or order Happy Haven from A Cherry on Top, and I think scrapbook.com should be getting it soon. However, as of this moment, it is currently Wednesday, April 30th, there are 5 products that I don't know if they will ever be available. It could be soon, it could be a couple weeks, Sandy, she's always chewing things. It could be a couple weeks, couple months, or not ever. I just don't know. But the boxed cards, the 6x8 paper pad, the floral transparency, and 2 of the pattern papers. So paper number 10 and paper 11. I believe it's those 2. So those are undetermined whether they will be in stock or not, but they could be. So enjoy watching the flip through of my Happy Haven collection. I'm so happy to go out with a bang. This is probably my most favorite collection ever, and my next collection will be with Pink Fresh Studio. Hopefully get to announce it on my 40th birthday, which is coming up on May 28th, and then hopefully it starts shipping in June or July. But again, also with all the unknown stuff going on, I will keep you updated. So enjoy and let me know if you have any questions. Have a happy scrappy day. Hi scrappy friends, it's Paige Evans, and I am so excited to walk you through my 19th collection with American Crafts called Happy Haven. This also happens to be my last collection with American Crafts. It's been an amazing 17 years working there. I started off as an in-house scrapbooker and product designer, and then moved to doing my own collections, and over the course of 10 years, we've done 19 collections together. Happy Haven is spring-themed, garden-themed, friendship-themed, home-themed, and there are 24 products. We're going to walk through each and every one. Let's get started. First, let's look through the 12 double-sided 12 by 12 pattern papers. I have 2 of each paper so that I can just slide it away to reveal the B side. So this is the A side of paper 1. They're actually not named or numbered in this one. There's been a bit of a change behind the scenes, and so I'm not sure why they're not numbered, but anyway, this is paper number 1, and the A side has this beautiful floral, which is great for fussy cutting, and then the B side is purple stripes. I love the more colorful and patterned A sides, with the B sides being a bit more subtle and solid for backgrounds. Paper 2 is this gorgeous napkin doily design. I would love to embroider this and hand stitch this. We'll see. The B side is a colorful grid. Again, this is something I would love to hand stitch. It would be a big time commitment for sure, but I always love the results. Paper 3 is button, button, who's got the button? So again, oh, my cat is walking across. Amy, watch out. Great for fussy cutting or for backing cut files. And the B side is stitches in pastel rainbow. Again, another paper that would be amazing to hand stitch. Here is a pink floral, almost damask paper. Reminds me of wallpaper. Okay, she's been asleep all day, and then of course, as soon as I start talking, she jumps up here. I don't know why, but I just see these papers and all I want to do is stitch them. I just want to stitch around each and every rectangle. And I love these colors. They perfectly match this bracelet that I purchased many years ago, I think while living in Germany. A yellow floral, kind of more of an ochre tone. And then this fun pink and orange geometric. This is more of a solid, so another great background paper. Florals on a dark jade, dark teal background. And then the B side is ladybugs. We have ladybugs here in Colorado, so this would be perfect for documenting pictures of ladybugs. Some labels with butterflies and flowers and gardening ephemera. There's bees. Another great paper for fussy cutting. And then the B side is this adorable blue checkered with flowers, almost like a picnic basket blanket B side. I think we have a few florals in a row here. So here's the A side with a blue floral, the B side with a yellow floral, and then a colorful floral. And these ones are miniature compared to paper 1. So I love the different scale of the flowers. Get a good mix of large and small. Here is a diamond paper, green diamonds, blue diamonds alternating. Another paper that I would love to stitch, these triangles that reminds me of a quilt. Here is an offset or off-centered paper. So typically my pattern papers are very mirrored and like geometric and centered, but this one, asymmetric. So we've got these flowers down on the corner, and then that leaves you the upper right hand side to add your photos and embellishments and title, etc. This paper is actually my wallpaper phone screen right now. The wallpaper on my phone and the lock screen. I like how it's on the darker teal, and this is a medium-sized floral with some bees and butterflies and ladybugs sprinkled into the mix. The B side of this paper is some greenery. And we have paper 11, which is a cut-apart paper, perfect for pocket scrapbooking. Oh, excuse me, this is actually paper 12. Yeah, it's hard because they're not numbered or named. So paper number 12, cut apart. So these are 2 inches squared. These are 3 by 4, 4 by 4, and 2-inch squares. So perfect for cutting apart. Here is some mirrored designs. So if you cut out the 3 by 4 card on the front side, it's going to be mirrored on the back side, which I love. So then you're not wasting any of the designs. There is also a floral transparency with gold foiling details. So this is great for mini album covers, for really fun pages in scrapbooks. And now let's move on to the paper pads. First, the 6x8 paper pad. The 6x8 paper pad comes with 36 pages. There are 2 of each of 18 designs, and some have gold foiling accents. I think all of these are, nope, I see some papers that aren't 12 by 12, but most of them are just miniaturized versions of the full 12 by 12, and you get 2 each of the 18, like I said. So there's that one. This one's got the gold foiling detailing, 2 of those. This is one that is not in the full 12 by 12, these miniature single flowers. That is so adorable. Cut aparts, which are 2 inches square, which again, perfect for pocket scrapbooking, and then some fun borders. Some gold foiling details. Here is a miniaturized version of the 12 by 12 paper. The buttons, which have gold foiling. A miniature stitches paper. The pink wallpaper that has gold foiling. You can see it shimmer and shine. The colorful floral. The size down yellow ochre. Here is one that is not a single 12 by 12 paper. So these cross-stitched hearts with gold foiling. The greenery. Here's paper 1 shrunk down with gold foiling details. The picnic basket blanket. sized down. Ooh, the rectangles paper. I don't know why. This is just one of my favorites. I love the colors. Blue florals, the quilt shrunk down, and the dark blue floral. So that is the 6x8 paper pad. Shows you all of the patterns on the back side. And then we have the 12x12 project pad. So this I love, love, love because so many reasons. The solid papers in the back, and a lot of these papers, if not all, maybe there's one or two that aren't, are exclusives to this pad. So let's flip on through. It begins, my photo, what is this called? Filming tripod is kind of in the way, so we'll just do our best. So the first page is stickers, and some of these are exclusive to the project pad. You won't find them elsewhere in the collection with gold foiling. And then you have an alphabet and some sentiments. These are also exclusive to this project pad. Here is our first brand new paper. So it looks like paper number 1, but this time it's on a pink background, a light pink background, and there is gold foiling. Some rainbow rickrack with gold foiling, another stitchable paper, right? Oh my goodness. Gold polka dots on this fuchsia pink background. This is a perfect background for layouts and cards. So in the regular papers, this is that pink wallpaper, but in the project pad, it's just gold foil on a white background. It's gorgeous. All right, for comparison, let me grab paper 1. So we can see paper 1 compared to this. All right, so you'll see that this paper, this one's actually the transparency on white, isn't it? Because it's got the, oh no. Okay, the transparency doesn't have the ladybugs and bees and butterflies. Anyway, so this is an exclusive to the project pad, all of these papers so far. So here's the greenery in a different colorway. Here's a geometric background that's not part of the 12x12 papers. And some florals on dark blue, which is also new. And here is the cross-stitch hearts. There's no gold foiling on this one, but it's a nice 12x12 full size. A different variation of a checkerboard plaid background. Gorgeous orange. And my favorite paper of them all. So in all of my collections, except for Tricks and Treats, I think, and maybe even Sugar Plum Wishes. Anyway, we have a pattern paper with miniature versions of almost all the papers. Perfect for punching, perfect for backing cut files. I even see some patterns that aren't full 12x12, like this pink polka dot. So it's just a whole bunch of fun. Mini flowers, so this one is in the 6x8 paper pad, but not a 12x12. Lines of Hearts is a new paper. And then that brings us to the solids. So no worrying about if your cardstock matches the collection. These, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 papers that are awesome for backgrounds. So we've got pink, orange, cream, this greenish yellow, it's like chartreuse. A very, what's the word I'm looking for? Emerald green, this periwinkle blue, robin's egg green, I would call this, a lavender, and that's it. This, my friends, is an amazing project pad. So many exclusives, so many things you absolutely have to have that are exclusive to this project pad. How many times can I say it? Let's take a look at these fun tassel charms. So there's 4 different colors and each one comes with a different charm. There's a butterfly, a strawberry, bouquet of flowers, and a bee. So I love attaching charms and tassels like this off the ends of my mini albums. Another embellishment are these mini puffy stickers. These are very tiny. You can see in my hand. There are 21 little puffy stickers that'll work for many different occasions. Sewing, reading, biking, gardening, springtime and friendship, and more. Let's look at the washi tape next. There are 8 spools of washi tape. Each one has, I'm not sure how many yards, but there are a lot of yards. And what I like to do, because this box of washi tape is quite bulky, it doesn't really fit in my Ziploc bags very well, I always unwind the washi tape and wrap it around a tag. So then it's only taking up this much space as opposed to about 2 inches. So here are the washi tapes. There's the triangles, a mint border, a dark yellow, almost brown. This one is rickrack with gold foiling, mini flowers, the blue checkers, pink geometric, and a dark floral. There's a set of acrylic stamps. I don't consider myself a huge stamper, but I always appreciate having the stamps in the collection. It's a reusable, endless supply. No matter how many times you stamp the stamp, you'll never run out. So that's what I love about stamps. Let's take a look at some of the stickers in Happy Haven. In addition to the mini puffy stickers, we also have a 12 by 12 sheet of foam stickers. Everything from frames and butterflies to hearts, flowers, trees, and bees, and sewing, and again, a lot of friendship-themed icons and reading. Really love these foam stickers, and they actually stick really well. You'll find similar icons in the cardstock stickers with the addition of some borders and different sentiments. There's a greenhouse, some birds, and then just all of the beautiful colors. Really, really love the colors in this collection. Now let's take a look at the 2 packages of die cuts. One of the packages has all the flowers and leaves, and the other one has more journaling spots and labels. The flowers have 69 pieces, and the journaling spots and labels have 63. Let's look through the flowers first. I really love how thick these pieces are. I think in the past few collections, the die cuts were a bit thinner, but these ones are back to being thicker. So a lot of flowers, a lot of leaves, 69 pieces. I did a story showing these, and I said, I'm going to need infinity of these. I'm not sure if there's supposed to be 2 of that one. I'm just looking. I don't think there is. Sometimes you get surprises. Sometimes there's extras and bonuses of things in your packs, but I don't think there should be 2 of that one. A brief glance. I don't see 2 on the packaging. Large flowers, small flowers, medium-sized flowers. I always love creating wreaths, flower wreaths, so I pinch and bend the petals to give them more texture and interest, to make them more lifelike, and then place them in a wreath design or an oval design. Oh, look at these, and then you get some clusters as well. Oh wow. And I love how they all have a white border, so it makes them look like true die cuts. So scale from large to small to medium, clusters. Yeah, but this flower pot I don't think should be in here, the second one. Here's all the gorgeous flowers and leaves in Happy Haven. Doesn't it make you ready for spring? Sure makes me ready. All right, let's look at the other package. I'll just go like this and bring in these ones. So this one, again, you'll find more of the sentiments and the journaling spots, the labels, tags, frames. And that's how I differentiate them when I'm talking about them while writing instructions. So I'll be using Happy Haven for teaching at the Crop and Create with Scrapbook and Cards Today magazine. At the very end of May, I think I actually teach on June 1st. So we'll be using a smattering of this collection, not the entire collection, but hopefully enough to entice you to check out the rest. I am planning to have whole collection kits available for purchase in my shop. I'm just waiting for my order, but once it's ready, and here, are there 2 of these? Yes, there are 2 of these. Ooh, what are these called? Like garden picks or the name tags? As I was saying, once I have my order of Happy Haven, I will put the full collections in my shop and be sure to let you know. So yes, a bunch of frames, all these cute tags, even a calendar, a lot of garden ephemera, and it just keeps going. There are 63 pieces in this set. Book friends make the best friends. That's so cute. And some seed packets, a little bookmark. You could actually use that for a bookmark. Almost done. Another calendar, another label, and a gold heart. We have one more thing to look at, which is the card making kit, which is full of more exclusives and a must-have. Here is the card making kit, which comes with 570 pieces, some ideas for cards, and then it shows you everything that's in the kit. But we can also go through it ourselves in person, well, virtually, I guess, right? So first you'll get a package of die cuts, and I'll go through that in a bit. You get lots of different cards, 5 different styles. So here's one style with a dark floral on both sides. This pink floral design on one side and pink geometric on the other side. Stitching on one side and a grid on the other side. And then these are the same. So mini floral on both sides and dark pink with yellow polka dots. So you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different styles of cards. 1, 2, 3, 4 of each design. So 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 cards, which you can embellish and make them cute and fancy to send to friends. You get 20 envelopes for your cards for easy mailing. And then some foam squares for adding dimension. And then stickers. I think there are 5 pages of stickers, which are exclusive to this card kit. Oh, wait, yes, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can count. How adorable. Thank you for being a friend. Best friends, grateful. These are great sentiments for sending cards to loved ones. And then let me show you the die cuts that come in the card kit, because they are also different. And if you have collector's syndrome like I do, if there's something new, I want every kind and every style and every color. So you must get the card making kit. Even if you're not a card maker, you can use these bits and pieces on your scrapbooking pages. How many die cuts are there? I think it should say there are 48 die cuts. So combine that with the die cuts in the other packs, and you are set with the Happy Haven collection. Let me just show you all of these so you can see them. Flowers, birds, different sizes for different scale. Look at these clusters. Looks like you get 2 of that one. But now I'm not so sure, right? After the bonus potted plant tags. Look at these cute scalloped hearts. Ooh, this is gorgeous. Perfect size for making cards or mini albums, which I can't wait to do. The first thing I'm going to create is 2 pages for the spring-summer issue of Scrapbook and Cards Today. And then we get some larger pieces like this lace border. Tags, there's some smaller flowers still in here, more tags, a few more borders, and then some larger frames and journaling spots with gold foiling details. That's it. And when I say that's it, I mean that's so much stuff. I'm so incredibly excited for this Happy Haven collection. I can't wait to see what you make with it. And let me know if you have any questions. I'll be sure to share my first collection with Pink Fresh Studio with you all in May. Have a happy scrappy day.